We have found Thomas in the Thunderous Cave, and he is locked inside this storage room, it looks like. In order to escape the Umbra Noctis people, he locked himself inside this by breaking the control panel, and well, that's good, it saved him, but put us in a little bit of a pickle, and we're going to have to overcharge this fuse box in order to get him out. And this is one of my favorite battles in this game. It's not a typical battle, it's something that is different. It stands outside the normal fight. It's a really inventive use of not only your Coromon, but just the whole idea of the battle here. And here is where you'll need a electric Coromon. Gonna have to use an electric attack and do some damage on him, and eventually you'll be able to take it down. Basically, he refills every once in a while, so it's quite hard to take him down all the way, but you'll get it eventually. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great day today. We're going to take this fuse box out and reunite Thomas with Nicola, and hopefully it won't present too much of a trouble here. We might run out of SP and need to rest, but we are doing positive damage on him. He refills a little bit, recharges a little bit of HP every round, but we're definitely taking off more than he recharges here. So you can do this without an electric Coromon, but it is several times harder. It is extremely difficult to be able to kill the fuse box without an electrotype. So I highly recommend that you have an electrotype here for this fight, and we are going to need some SP rest here so that we can refill it, and that really doesn't hurt us, except that he is able to quick charge again and get a little bit of his health back, which is, it hurts us a little bit, but not too big of a deal because we're taking off enough. Now, if you need to do that and your Coromon is not electric and you're just barely nicking off enough to move it down after it quick charges, then you're in a real trouble if you have to rest or heal or something like that. That's really where it gets into a little bit of trouble. And our Lumen is evolving. That is a really cool way to start out an episode. Our Coromon has been evolving pretty well. We have them evolve in the last few episodes here. We had one in the last episode. I think there's one in this episode, and then I think two before the last two previous episodes someone evolved. So I'm liking this. And he is level 16, and the door is open, and we can go in and talk to Thomas there. Yeah, there we go. I think we got that worked out for us. Yay, Thomas is free. You did it. I'm free again. Thank you. I was starting to get hungry in there. I was looking for some potential buzzlet for our company. There are lots of them here in the Thunderous Cave, but after scanning some buzzlet for their potential, this grunt suddenly jumped me from behind. He was trying to rob me. I barely managed to get away. I locked myself in that room. Thankfully, you came along when you did. Could I perhaps ask you to escort me back to Nicola, just in case we bump into Umbra Noctis again? No problem. I'll make sure we get out of here safe. Great. Oh, and could I put this in your backpack just to keep it safe for now? So he gave me a potential reader. There we go. Let's go. Hey, let's jump in here so we can get to this treasure chest up here. And then we'll get a fear scent. I think that is a new item. I would like to check that out because I don't recall ever seeing that before. Can attract Coromon which are already hurt for 3 minutes. Interesting. That's very interesting mechanic, because then you could use it to capture certain Coromon. If you're looking for a certain Coromon, you can use that, and then you would be able to more easily, because they would already be hurt, more easily throw out a spinner and capture them. So let's not jump past this treasure chest as we did before. We got a combi cake there. That's good. We have to be very careful. The only Coromon that we are missing right now is a lunar pup, and I would have laughed if that was a lunar pup, but I don't think we are going to push to look for a lunar pup. I think we're just going to go on through it, and maybe once we're done with the demo, we'll do a couple episodes to see if we can find a lunar pup so that we have all of them. I believe, I'm really close to 100% sure that all of the saved files in the Coromon demo get transferred to the full game. So we could continue this playthrough in the full game once that comes out, but I don't think we'll do that. I would like to start back over. Oh, Lamprey awakened to some of its potential, which is awesome. There we go. And we are, I believe, almost all 17, so that's kind of good. That's going to help us out quite a bit in the next area here. Let's go and get ourselves healed up, and we are ready for the power tower here, which is really cool. I'm excited to try out the power tower and see if anything's changed. Uh-oh. Hey, you there! Isn't that the guy you were looking for? Now that you mentioned it, I think it is. We better call the captain then. Sir, he's over here. He came to us. Uh-oh, we're in trouble here, I think. Thomas, so we finally meet. Uh-oh, Thomas tried to run away, but there are grunts all over the place. We've been looking for you for quite some time. Your friend Nicola here has been quite helpful. He's told us that you have something that we might want. I'm sorry, they forced me to. Be quiet when the captain is speaking. Thomas, could you hand the potential reader over to me, please? Never. So it's the potential reader you were after. I said quiet. The likes of you don't deserve such a tool. You don't deserve strong Coromon. I made sure you'll never get your hands on it. I hid it away deep in the cave, somewhere where you'll never be able to find it. We're not intimidated by you. Thomas, you've made a big mistake. If I can't have the potential reader, you'll just make me a new one. Now why would I do that? Because I said so. Uh-oh, that was kind of scary. Yes, sir. Exactly, that's what I thought. Sir, are you sure this was the right moment for that? Do not question me. I'll have a word with you about this later. Uh-oh, the grunt's in trouble from the captain. Come, we've got what we came for. Let us leave this forsaken island. Oh no, Thomas, he went with them. Uh-oh, that's major trouble here. Stingray, are you okay? I am a bit confused. What has just happened to Thomas? I don't know. I can't lose my Thomas. We should contact Rigel and discuss the situation. Perhaps he can help. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go inside for now. Yeah, because it's standing out here pouring down the rain. Let's not stand out here any more than we have to. Thanks for coming here so soon, Rigel. I don't know what to do without Thomas. No problem at all, Nicola. When you mentioned that Thomas had been kidnapped, I came as soon as I could. Could you tell me exactly what happened? Perhaps it's better if you watch the security footage yourself. That explains it better than I ever could. I put the footage on screen for you. Thank you. The aura around Thomas, it closely resembles that of a Titan essence. This worries me deeply. Thomas was clearly resisting them, but then he suddenly became completely obedient. This is troublesome. I don't understand how they came to possess such power. Nicola, could you please forward the footage to my lab? Of course. I'm getting these voices all mixed up here. I apologize. I like to do voices, but I mess them up all the time, and I am switching voices for people when they keep talking, and I apologize. Thank you. It will surely help us in finding out what exactly happened to Thomas. Stingray, it seems Project Chimera has become all the more important. You should find the Titan residing in the power tower and extract its Titan essence. The power tower is located at the east side of this island. I'll return to my lab for now. I will contact you both when we find out more. Are you okay, Nicola? I'm so worried about Thomas. What has happened to him? Will he ever come back to me? And if so, will he still be the same? He did manage to secure the potential reader in the heat of the moment, preventing Umber Noctis from getting their hands on it. I'm very proud of him. Now that you mention it, he gave me the potential reader. I have it right here. Oh, that's even better. Can I have it back, please? Okay, I guess so. Thank you. No problem. I'm glad I could keep it safe. Well, I better go and send the video footage then. The sooner Rigel discovers something, the sooner I can have Thomas back. Oh, he's a little obsessive with Thomas, I think. Unhealthily, maybe worried about Thomas. I know they're good friends, but still. He seems a little overly concerned about getting Thomas's back more than Thomas's welfare, but I might be overreacting there. There we go. We got our Coromon healed up nicely, and let's jump into the power tower and see what we got. Let's see if we ordered them the way we want. This, I don't want to move the item. I want to just take it off. I want to take the item, not switch. I want summary. I just want to take it back because there's no point in it anymore, because there's no random encounters in the power tower. It's all encounter battles with the grunts, so it's easier that way. There's a lot of puzzles which make it harder, which kind of offsets the no random encounters. So I like the puzzles though. It's a lot of fun to get in here and see how these puzzles work. Okay, we are in the power tower. This is the first and simplest puzzle where you switch a lever and it shuts one door and opens another. And this gets kind of tricky as you go through this, but I will try to walk through it the best if I can. The two things that I get most in my comments is that they can't find Thomas and they can't get through the doors here. Those are the two things that I get the most often. So I want to go up here. So first of all, the thing that I usually do is work backwards. I find out where I want to go, and then I figure out how to get that switched. So we've got a horizontal light. We need to find that on a lever. So let's see if we can find that first of all. I'm not going to switch any. Okay, there it is. And also, if you notice, the lights that are on above the doors are the ones that are open, and if they're off above the doors, then they're closed. So I'm looking for that lever that is horizontal. That's right over here. So let's go ahead and flip that lever. That's going to allow this door over here to open so that we can go check out this guy up here and fight our first encounter here in the power tower. Hey, another test subject. I'm not so sure these are Noctis grunts. These are more scientists, it seems like. So you've got the trainers on the area around like Radiant Park and Hayville and the Woodlow Forest. Then you have the grunts in the Thunderous Cave, and now you have more scientists here in the battle, and they're kind of just wanting to have fun and play more or less, more like testing out their different Coromons more than trying to just get better at it. They're just kind of experimenting with the Coromon and see how well they do. So it's really neat how they have these different battle types as you go through here. I'm not sure the wind is helping a whole lot. Let's see if this fast strike does any better. Not really. That is going to give me a critical, and that was really close. We're gonna go ahead for this fast strike again. Hopefully it knocks him out, and no, it didn't. And there goes my guild wing. I pushed that way too far there. I know I did. Unfortunately, that was my fault. But we do have revive still. We have plenty of money to pick up another one and some more health. So we're just gonna go ahead and like let that slide and just imagine it didn't happen. Okay, more potential, yay! So this is going to be our team from now on as we go through the power tower. We might have to do, if we're right on level here, if we're not getting all our people up leveled well, we might go back into the Thunderous Cave to do a little bit more grinding, because if this first guy is already at 16 and we're right at 16, 17, we don't have enough oomph really to do the effective damage that we need to go through in a timely manner. We might be able to defeat a grunt, but every grunt we defeat, we're gonna have to go back and get healed basically. And wow, we almost got two guys knocked out here. As you can see, really easily he was able to knock those, but see, Taruga's now 17. Boulder Barrage, cool. Wow, that helped him out quite a bit. I defeated Michael. That was educational. You see how the scientists are more looking at the educational or the experience kind of side of it. So let's go ahead and grab that and see what's in there. I am going to, first of all, revive my guild wing. And then we're going to use a couple of these combi cakes here on my guild wing and my Taruga, so that we're healing a little bit of their SP as well as a little bit of their health. Although my Taruga could definitely use another health HP cake. Yeah, 20 will definitely be able to fit there. There we go. They're a little hurt still, but I think he will be all right with that a little bit of damage. So now we have this switch here that is diagonal. I won't flip it yet. I will see. So we got a diagonal here. This one's a diagonal to the right. Let's see if this is a diagonal. That's a diagonal going to the left. So we kind of want to see what those do first. How far can we go? Well, I can go in here. I can go ahead and open this door. So let's go ahead and flip that one up and go in here. Now the diagonal one to the left is closed. So let's see if we can go open that one up and see what it does. So we go up here? No, the flat one is still turned off. So we're gonna have to go through here to flip the flat one. we're just basically working backwards. What I need is this one up here flipped, so that if you could see in this room that is just right to me, the door at the top is now open. But I can now not flip this one, because if I go flip that one again to open this door, it's going to close that door up there. So I need to find the other way through, and it's right here. So I need to find a vertical switch, which is right here. But the problem here now, if I flip this one, I'm stuck in this room that neither of these doors are open. So that doesn't work. So we need to find the one that is going to the right. So right here is the switch that's going to the right. We'll flip that one. It closes that door up there, but we already flipped the switch to open that one. So then we just go through this door, flip the vertical switch, which closes this one. We can come back through this one. It opened this one up, and then we are free to go up through this door. A little bit of complicated, a little bit of a puzzle, but it is definitely, it's possible. You find out what you need and then work your way back to get to that. A Taruga level 14. Oh, a wind blast is going to be very effective. Well, let's use that then. Wind blows out fire, I guess. Wow, it was very effective. Awesome. That probably will put our guild wing up to level 17, and we are going to continue to push his speed here, because that is very helpful here. He is level 17. Awesome. Agility training. Focus the body to increase the user's speed. That could be useful. A patter bit, probably. Oh, only a 14. Patter bit overclocked itself to do something. I'm not sure what that was. But let's go ahead and do this fast strike. Get in here. We should be able to do this one pretty well, and the guild wing may not be able to survive this here. That slam is doing a good bit of damage. We are kind of low, so we're gonna go ahead and switch out, because I don't want to risk it. I risked it too much, and if I was playing on normal, well, I am playing on normal. If I was playing on hard or insane, I would have lost several of my Coromon, because I just kind of pushed it a little too far. And that's kind of what I'm wanting to show here, is I'm playing on normal, but I also want to keep in mind the hard and insane, so that I could take that step back when I need to. Like right now, I shouldn't fight again with the Taruga, so we're going to switch over to the Lamprey. You know, the only one left to evolve is the Taruga. So we're switching over to the Lamprey because we don't want to take that risk with the Taruga. I'm going to try to keep all these guys alive as much as possible. That's going to hurt. And then we should just be able to scratch him and knock him out. But we got, I believe, one more battle, one more Coromon in here to fight here. Taruga, everybody earned 206. A Tattle, which is a water type, which this saying electric is good against water, so I don't think water is good against electric. I don't think they're back and forth like that, and it really didn't matter what it was, because it knocked out really easily, made him faint with just one hit. So I think that they're not straight. This did not help me relax. Yeah, they're not straight, like fire is good against water, water is good against fire. It's not back and forth like that. It's more of a, trying to think, like fire is good against water, water is good against electric, electric is good against fire. It's more like that in a way, so that it's more like rock, paper, scissors. Somebody beats somebody and somebody is weak to that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting the way that works out. It's not just straight back and forth. Okay, we are going to go hill up, and we got through the first level of the power tower. We're gonna push on in the next episode and go ahead and take care of hopefully level 2. I do not know if we can get, it will depend a little bit on the level of our Coromon and the level of the battles we get into, but I'm hoping that we could just kind of push through this one episode each level. I do not know if that's going to happen. Sometimes I get turned around in some of the upper levels with the doors and the mechanics, and it might take a little bit longer, and we might have to do another run in Thunderous Cave to grind up some levels if the Coromon in the upper levels of the power tower are too high. So what do we got here? Can I buy more than one thing? Can I like buy items? I don't think so. I think let's do something. Let's just buy a HP cake here. Buy the HP cake. I want one. Okay, so it's gonna buy one at a time. I would like to have nothing really, to be honest. So now I get the chance to use my coupons. I'm gonna say not now because I want to get something expensive, or when I buy a bunch of HP cakes. As you can go in here and see, some of these things can be expensive. So let's go buy items. Let's see if we want to see, what is it the spinners? The spinners aren't incredibly expensive here. That's all we got. We got a lot of these things. So if we buy a bunch of HP cakes, then it could be beneficial for us to use one of the coupons. Also, if we're going to do a bunch of Lux recalls, we can use a coupon so that we can negate some of that price. But it does not look like we can buy a Phoenix shard here, so that's something I got to be careful with. We don't want to use up our Phoenix shards if at all possible, because then we'll lose that and we don't have a way to buy those. I guess find them. But that is going to be our episode for today. In the next episode, we're going to take another run at the power tower. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.